Hi guys, good morning. So I'm not going to say the sentence, right? I'm not going to say it because I'm not here to say things like that. I'm not here to fucking spew out fucking platitudes. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to talk bullshit. I'm not here to speak in untruths. I'm not here to espouse any of the fucking sadistic, disgusting, putrid nonsense that goes for fucking reality. I'm not here for that. I'm here to have a fucking rant. And that's how I'm gonna start this fucking fake New Year fucking bullshit. Because I've just reached a point. And again, it really, you know, it's like, well, Anika, but I thought you said it's about love, and yeah, it is about love, but here's the thing, guys, here's the thing. You have to go into the trauma and the darkness and the insane with the pain parts of yourself. That is true shadow work, which I hate that terminology. Oh, I'm doing shadow work. You know, any fucking new age hippie I've come across, oh, shadow work, you know, people that talk a lot but they never fucking do the work, and I'm sick to death of it. You know, the truth is, guys, this is it, the work, where you're on your fucking knees begging for fucking mercy, and that is what I have been doing these last couple of days, right? That is what I've been doing. Where you get to that horrendous kind of feeling very finite, like a massive fucking wall, a black wall realization that what this experience amounts to is that you end up experiencing having nothing, being nothing, knowing nothing, and that's it. Nothingness. If now, so you start thinking now, the word nothingness, it almost has this nice but shallow spiritual connotation to it, doesn't it? It's like, oh, that's also nice and spiritual. No, you're nothing, your cup is empty, and isn't that a great thing? So many religions, especially the mystical parts, the mystical sections like Sufism, or there's Buddhism, or there's Jewish sects that very much espouse being nothing, being absolutely nothing. Right, Looms. See, Looms doesn't believe in that. He doesn't believe in that at all. Some people can't get up the fucking road because it rained and then it froze over. So now it's like... You alright, Looms? Anyway. I'm not sure if I switched the camera on or not, so I may just be having a rant at myself here. I feel like I had an image in my head, and then that became more and more real. This being, which is me, is just standing there banging its head against the wall, just screaming. Not even taking time out to breathe or anything, just one long drawn out scream. I don't know how many of you are familiar with a painter called Edvard Munch. He did a painting called The Scream. It's a bit like that. It's very much like that, actually. That is a very good painting, and he must have tuned into the truth of this fucking experience somehow. Wow. So brutal awakening is. How fucking brutal. And it's brutal because this place where it seems we're just being kept here, you know. It's like we're being kept here, and it literally is just appalling. There are no words, there's no terminology for this. And this is just surrounded by people that carry on like, oh, there was no flu. Isn't that amazing? There was no flu, not a single case of the flu in 2020. I just felt like taking a hatchet to them. I honestly feel that there are so very, very few actually, truly souled beings here. Soul travelers. The amount of people that, oh, they're good, they're very good, you know, honestly, they have you going, they think, yeah, you're soul because, you know, you have empathy and you have individuality and curiosity, but it's all a fucking software program, and it's a very good one. It's like certain computer games are very well designed. They're very well designed. You think, wow, yeah. And then other computer games are not very well designed, and it's like, oh, well, yeah. You know, it's a bit like that. Whatever. What the fuck? Oh, God, I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. I've just reached that end of the way, end of the road, rock bottom place where it's like, why do you think people are shopaholics? Why do you think people smoke? And I don't want to hear any fucking platitudes. Well, you know, my great-grandmother smoked till she was 190 and she was just fine. Because, guys, no, I don't want to hear it. It's fucking bullshit. All we do here is we deal in coping mechanisms, people. That is what it is. Oh, let's have a little drinky. Let's buy this coat. Let's buy those shoes. Let's eat that food. God, what the fuck? It's all coping mechanisms. Coping. And everybody is turning away. No, I'll just have that cigarette, I'll just eat that food, I'll just go shopping, I'll just, whatever it is, whatever your poison is, whatever the fuck you do to convince yourself that life is worth living. It's not. And you're an addict and you're coping. That's all you're doing is a coping mechanism. It's a deflection mechanism. It's you not wanting to go all the way into your trauma self. Oh man, oh man. All these people, you shouldn't say that, and you shouldn't feel that, and people are terrified of feeling their feelings, okay? And people are terrified of facing the truth within them. They just don't have the backbone for it. They don't have the courage for it. They really just don't. Or maybe they just lack the ability because they're not fucking sold. All these fucking mimics with their fucking bullshit. You know, telling me that, oh, you're just being negative now, and oh, you can't say that, you shouldn't say that. It's like, okay, well, why is it that those types of people, whatever the fuck they are, always go out of their way to misunderstand everything you say and take it out of context and then throw the ball back at you as if you said this, ergo you meant that, and it means you're really fucked up and you're just also crap and shit and ineffectual. Typical narcissist type of shit. And I mean, all these soulless fuckers are narcissists. There are so many different types of narcissists. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's like incredible. only love, but love is just a fucking word again. I'm so sick of words, you know. I could say this, only love can sort this out, whatever, you know, but it sounds really insipid and weak and fluffy and new agey, and, you know, it makes me want to fucking puke even just talking about it, because it's like that's not, you know, right now I don't want to think that. I don't want to feel that. What the fuck? What? Whoa, there's something weird in the sky. I would show you guys, but the camera is crap, so it wouldn't pick it up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Whoa, man. That is not a plane. Or is it? If you are a UFO, come down here and pick me up now. I'll start hitchhiking. God, it's really cold today, but it's actually quite beautiful. You know, everything's kind of white. Oh, it's just been appalling, you know, seriously. And I always know something is going to be happening, because I watch my own videos after I do them, and I think, oh yeah. Because seriously, when I do a video, 90% of the time, I don't script, so I sit down. It's like an urge overcomes, do a video. So I sit down, do a video, and the words just come out. So something is, you know, whatever. And it's like showing me the way. It's like a torchlight saying, oh, you're going to be going into that now. You're going to be feeling like that now. And it is this sense of the it's not just that this experience seems utterly futile. It isn't just that. It's that it is so beyond evil. It's like the Green Wizard said it in his last video, which was excellent, by the way. And yeah, for those of you who are newly subscribed to my channel, go and check out a channel called The Green Wizards. It's good, you'll like it. He's a friend, and he's a soul traveller, and he's a genuine individual who goes into the darkness to extract the gold, you know. 1 in a million, because most people just aren't doing that, yeah. They say they're doing that, but it's quite obvious they're not, because they never fucking change. And they're so full of fucking shit, and they're so envious and jealous and insipid and peevish and underhanded, manipulative, fucking narky. I am so sick of these people that continually just drone on about, oh, he did this to me, and oh, and so said that to me, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Grow a fucking pair, why don't you, and deal with your shit. Go within. If you're not willing to do the work, then do not fucking talk to me. I've got a shitload going on here that you clearly don't give a fuck about, because you never ask after my well-being. So don't fucking talk to me. Fuck off. Do you see what I mean? It's like, oh, you shouldn't say that. You're not nice, or you shouldn't say that. The neighbours will wonder what's going on. This is how we live. Constricted, squashed, flattened, bent out of shape, bent over backwards, bending over backwards and crawling up your own arse. We're forced to do a myriad of things every day that we don't want to do. We're literally funneled through this experience, you know. It's all prescribed. It's all, the whole narrative has been set in stone. I mean, and the abuse that you get every day just online, man. It's the perfect place for a narcissist, you know what? And there's decent trolls and narcissists absolutely everywhere with their fucking utter filth. And they're just organic portals, Hylix, call them whatever you will, you know, they're soulless meat bags, and they're just full of bile, they're just dark generator. The Matrix just spews out these things, because that's what they are, they're things. It spews them out left, right and centre. I mean, they're everywhere. You know, your own family are them. You think to yourself, how the fuck is that possible? How is that possible? How can I be related in any way, shape or form to that thing? How can that be? It's deeply disconcerting. Good friend of mine, I mean, he looks at his mother and he shivers. He shivers. He's just speechless at the utter vacuous, drone-like-ness that it is sitting there watching the BBC News. And I mean, it's all going down in it's just insane. It's insane, and it all serves to just drive me onwards and inwards more and more. And what I find is, because it was yesterday where I thought, no, what was it? It was the day before yesterday, and I sat down and I thought, you know, because I feel like smoking all the time. I feel like eating all the time. I feel like doing something all the time. There is an intense need to deflect. So I sat down and I thought, right, so if I don't do any of these things, what happens then? So I didn't do any of these things. And of course I haven't been smoking anyway. That's not the point though. It's incredible that when you give up smoking, the desire to smoke never goes away. A friend of mine gave up smoking like 38 years ago. He still feels like smoking every day. It's ridiculous. Because of course smoking is an habitual thing. People smoke every time they feel stress, every time they feel the dark generator, every time they feel the trauma. It's like, oh, have a fag. Oh, I feel better now. It's a coping mechanism. And because this, the horrificness of this doesn't go away, it's there, and you stop smoking, you then have to learn how to cope in other ways, you know, if you're not really going within. And even when you're going within and you're facing it all, you just become more aware. You feel it even more. It's no longer there in the subconscious, it's right there, you know, in the living room of your consciousness. And it's like, wow, the horror. Yeah, just like Colonel Kurtz. Oh, he's out there in the jungle, and he's sitting there saying that, and he's probably realised it as well in his insanity, you know. He's realised that that is what this is. Everything is dying, everything is decaying, everything is rotting. Our bodies are rotting whilst we are still in it. And when you're sold, that is far more pronounced, because you come across these organic portals everywhere, these Hylics, these mimics. They don't go through that, you know. They really don't. They don't suffer like we do at all. No. They're very glib, they're very shallow, and they're just fine. They'll just fine, absolutely all day. They always look great. It's incredible. But a true soul traveller is on their hands and knees, just rooting through the darkness and through the filth. Because that's where you find truth. You do not find it in the love and light of the New Age, you know. You don't find any truth there whatsoever, excuse me. You find it in the filth and the dirt, scrabbling around on your fucking hands and knees, begging for fucking mercy every second. You realise when you hit rock bottom that everything has literally been taken. Everything. And we've literally been overrun by the dark generator telling us, because you face that putrid, malevolent hatred, which is so virile, it's so overwhelmingly, the hate is just, wow, it's incredible. And you hate yourself because you've been told by the Dark Generator over and over and over again how utterly worthless you are, how utterly disgusting you are, how you're stupid and you can't do anything, you're worthless, you know. And even when you've worked hard and you've made money and you have status or anything, you still got it going on, I know. Doesn't matter how much money you have, or it doesn't matter how big your house is or your car. All of that's utterly fucking meaningless, by the way. It won't bring you any kind of fucking redemption or freedom, far from it. But you know, even when you have all of that, even when you are a great artist, even when you are a great musician, but you're truly sold and you're in this, you still have that shit going on. And it's endless, ceaseless, it's there. And you're surrounded by mundane reality, enforcement officers telling you that, oh, you know, isn't it wonderful, life is great, you know, life is hard and then you die, and never let a good deed go unpunished, and at the graveside, even in the midst of lively hours in death, you know. Whenever I see that, you know, I always feel like walking around at the back of the guy and just shoving him into the fucking graveyard and just calling the fucking grave digger and say, right, start shoveling the dirt in, please, hurry, quick, quick. Fuckers. Fuckers, fuckers, fuckers. Oh, it's so good to be nothing. Yeah, we should be nothing. We should be eradicated and be nothing. My cup is empty. Isn't that wonderful? I have reached enlightenment. I am nothing now. Yeah. You know, it's fucking interesting because it's paradoxical, because you get to a point where you actually do get your head around your emotions, your entire understanding around the concept of nothingness, but it is not a good thing. It's what the inversion is all about. It's making you think that it is a good thing to have nothing, to be utterly eradicated through trauma-based mind control and manipulation. You're utterly ripped. You're literally turned inside out in every imaginable way, divorced from your self-love and self-communion and belonging in every imaginable way. So you're literally out there in the desert or in the frozen wasteland on your own with nothing. And so you become this needy thing, needy, feedy. That's what narcissism is all about, you see. They say that, you know, it's actually, you shouldn't be called narcissism because it's not a bunch of people that think they're absolutely fantastic. Narcissism, at its inception point, is all about inversion. It's all about being absolutely nothing. That's why I say we've all got a bit of it in us, you see, because we, you know, experience that. On that really deep, dense level, when you get, as it were, to the bottom of the barrel, it really is that way. You really experience the trauma. I am nothing, I have nothing, I'm just this being that just screams. That's it. Just banging its head against the wall, like in abject horror, terror, agony, hate, rage. And the belief, of course, again, because this all started, if you remember, with the passive-aggressive element that I talked about. The I am forever with my back against the wall and there's nothing I can do and evil always wins. But that program has many different nuances, many different sides that have to be looked at, that have to be felt, that have to be transmuted, we hope, and whatnot. That is sacred work. I call it the sacred work. I think there's a much better word for it then. Oh, we're doing some shadow work today at 2:30. Fuck off, you motherfuckers. Oh, I hate these fucking fake motherfucking assholes. These fucking people that talk like that in this proscribed spiritual jargon. It's like, shut the fuck up. I know you're a fucking empty, soulless meatbag. Don't talk to me. Get away. Social distancing, yes. Fucking put your mask on, motherfucker, and go and get your fucking vaccine. Rock bottom, guys, rock bottom. And it's got to be hit. We've got to get there. We've got to get to rock bottom. Because when you hit rock bottom, and this had fucking better be rock bottom now, there ain't no way to go but up. Yeah. It's whether you allow love in. Because in the deepest, densest part of you, the deepest, darkest trauma, and there's a lot of self-hate, there is a lot of anti-self shit going on there. In that is where the light is much needed. That is where the light must shine. And the Great Wizard said something in his last video that I thought was very fucking wonderful and profound. I'm really glad he said it. He said, you know, when you're completely dark, you don't see the shadow. You don't see the darkness. You wouldn't even know any different. We know different, do we not? The reason that we see this shadow is because we are light. We go into the shadow and we shine that light. That is what we do. So when anyone, you know, when you're talking about self-hate, which is what it is, you know, what trauma is, when you live in this realm where you are completely ripped apart, emotionally, mentally, physically, energetically, you are abused and violated in unspeakable ways. You are fucking MK Ultra'd in every imaginable fucking way. All of that and what it has done to you has to be brought to light. It has to be looked at. It has to be transmuted. And you're in it and you're doing it and you are fully in your rights to feel all of it. Do not judge it as bad and think, oh, I shouldn't feel that way, you know, I must make it go away because then you're not doing the work. Do not do that. You've been taught to do that. That is because it wants you to be a prisoner of this fucking dark trauma forever and ever and ever and never get out of here. So feel. That's what I do. I feel and I feel and I feel and I feel and I rage and I rant and I scream and I look at it. And sometimes, yes, it gets the fucking better of me. It certainly has done these last few days. It has gotten the better of me. I get to a point where I'm in it, in that being that I see, that has no trust whatsoever at all. It has no faith. It's like, fuck off faith, fuck off trust. Trust what? It has a book and it has taken tally of everything that has been done here. Not just to me, but also everything that I have seen is in that book. Innocent animals tortured to death for fur coats. Beautiful green fields. Rabbit warrens destroyed to put some disgusting housing estate there where these fucking empty meatbags want to live. Because they love all that shit, you know. I've seen so much horrific, nasty, dark cruelty and sadism that was normalised and normalised and normalised. I mean, I've seen it all and I remember it all and it's all here. I remember. It is in my book. I am the witness. All true souled beings, soul travellers, are witnesses. We stand, we know, we came here and we see and we know. We know. We're not in denial and we're going to fucking well feel our emotions and we are fully in our rights to feel this hatred and this rage and to understand all these chaotic mechanisms of trauma. It's really chaotic. It's made that way for a reason. It is a maze, people, you know, it is a fucking maze and it's made that way for a reason. It doesn't want us to get out. But we are soul travellers, and in the feeling of it and getting all that all the way to rock bottom where it's like I am nothing, I have nothing, that's why I need a cigarette, that's why I need to eat, I need to do something, I need to do something, anything, I need it now because I'm just nothing and I'm empty and I'm broken and everything is rotting and I'm being abused and I'm being totally fucking raped and pillaged and violated and I feel totally fucking powerless to do a fucking thing about it. Motherfucker! Oh, and I want vengeance, I want these motherfuckers, oh, I want vengeance. All of that you feel. Oh yeah. It's so visceral and it's so dark and it's like I'm not going to fucking trust, because why did any of this happen if there was love? I will never trust you ever again, love, the great mother. I'm gonna sit here in the darkness and I'm gonna hate myself because I am shit and I'm worthless and I'm with my back against the wall. Evil always fucking wins and all this shit. Oh yeah. That's it, guys. I talk about it freely because I feel that, you know, you need to know that for those of you who are genuine and honest enough to be going through this shit as well, you're doing the fucking work, you're getting it right. Anyone who feels really uncomfortable and goes, we shouldn't say that, you shouldn't say that, you shouldn't feel that way, oh dear, oh, you're all wrong, you're really fucked up. People like that are soulless meat bags. Tell them to go and get a fucking vaccine now, motherfucker. Get 10 vaccines. Look really nice. 5 here, 5 there. And you can put a mask on as well. And here, you know. Fucking hell. They are the dark generator, you know, that doesn't want you to heal. It doesn't want you to feel because it doesn't want you to heal. Haha. See, a true soul traveler has infinite fucking courage. You know, you in your darkest trauma, in your densest trauma, you're going to feel like you are absolutely nothing and you are utterly defeated. Evil always wins and there's nothing you can do. And you're going to feel that self-hate that is engendered by that. All the horrific, unspeakable brutality and violation that you've been subjected to in this evil motherfucking place, right, is kind of like to your shadow self living proof that evil always wins, because you have been through all of that, you have experienced all of that. See? So it's like there, like a monument, a black monument saying, see? Evil always wins. Love? Fuck off. No, just sit in the self-hate. Just hate yourself, bite yourself, claw yourself, attack yourself, stick a knife in yourself, kill yourself. All of this insanity is going on. And then there is that dim, but it's there like a tiny light in the dark, saying, I am here, I am your true self, I am with you, I will not ever let you go. I've got your back and I am with you. You're feeling the deepest, densest, darkest horror. And it is true in a way. And yet it's also an illusion. You've lived it your whole life. And now you are in full awareness of what it is and what it has done. So you feel that. And you let it out, you scream, you rage, you do whatever it takes, you let it out, you work through it, and then sooner rather than later you'll be ready to let love emerge from within you again, because it hasn't gone away, it is there. But you cannot feel all that love and at the same time work through your shadow, you know, you can't. You need to feel it to heal it. And what we're feeling right now is rock bottom, black, putrid hate and rage and victimhood and the passive aggression that comes with that, which everybody tells you you're not nice for feeling. Fuck off, motherfucking meatbag, soulless fucker. All these people, all they do is judge and tell you how you should be conducting yourself, what you should be feeling, what you should not be feeling. You know, these are narcissists that are not doing the work at all. They wouldn't know how to do it, even if it was right there. They are worthless. They are nothing. They literally are. This entire realm, I'll think about this in life, it literally isn't real. It's not fucking real at all, at all, at all. They're software programs. This entire thing is just a fucking weird ass simulation. I'm not saying it's artificial intelligence either. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, oh, it's a computer. We're not algorithms. We're souled beings. We know this. We're feeling here, okay? So there's only a true soul. Soul. We feel very real, alright? But we're surrounded by the non-real. Oh boy, oh boy. It's triggery, isn't it? And we will get to a point of being able to release and let it all go. And maybe it will just fade the fuck away. That's really all it's good for, is to fade away, fade away. I mean, it was incredible, you know, that last night all the fireworks went off and I'm like there thinking, they just go on as if everything is A-okay, right? They go and it's just like singing their ridiculous Christmas songs, the same disgusting fucking songs every year. The same fucking arsehole with the same fucking paper walking down the fucking roads. Get your vaccine. And they're happy. They're just happy, you know. And it is right now, it's like a kick in the gut. It is right now that way, yeah, it is. It's like motherfuckers. The hate it engenders is and again, feel it and don't judge yourself for it. And if anybody has the goal to tell you anything judgmental about you, about how you're feeling, about what you're going through, you have my permission to get the fuck out of them. No one has the right to talk to you that way. You know what your journey is, you know where you've been, you know what's been done to you, you know what you've been through, and you know where you're at. You also know you're doing the very fucking best that you can do. You also know that the light will emerge from within you again. But right now, it's impossible to believe in miracles and magic and love. Right now, it's like mundane reality is set in stone and evil always wins, and there is not a fucking thing that you can do, and you're so worthless and you're so shit and you just this and that and you hate yourself and you hate everything else and you just want to fucking destroy. You want vengeance. Yeah. You feel that way because you're in this whole passive-aggressive victimhood thing, because you are super aware of all the trauma, you see, and you're in it, and that's why you're feeling that way. And bear with it. It will pass. It will. It will pass. You will get through it. You are protected. You are surrounded by light, and that is why you see and feel this darkest of the dark, because of the light. The Green Wizard said it, and I really just couldn't put it any better. It's true. So work through it, guys, and you know, it's gonna be alright. Just do the best you can. You know? And any fucker comes at you telling you you shouldn't feel that way, and they do this on purpose, you know, because they are not doing this because they can't, because they're soulless, and they take something you say and they twist it and they misconstrue it, and they purposely misunderstand what you're saying, and they take it It's like you're playing ball with them. They take the ball and they throw it back to you, and it's something else altogether. It's gaslighting, you know, it really is. Trying to undermine you in your process, in your sacred work, you see. So, just kick them in the shin, punch their lights out, spit them in the eye, and then turn around and walk away. And if they ever speak to you again, just tell them to go and get vaccinated. ASAP. Because all those abominations at some point will be no more. It's interesting because I was dreaming, and oh man, I've had dreams, like weird shit going on, you know, not good dreams exactly, but it was like all about inversion and about spells, an evil spell that has been cast upon us, which is what the dark generator is, you know. It's like a dark evil spell that a witch has cast upon us, you know. And then I was thinking about soul travelers, and I was thinking about Jedi, and I thought, you know, if we were, maybe we are, because I think about all the kind of the books and films and stuff that I like, and it would be Harry Potter, and I'm very big on Star Wars, you know. It's always been really for me, and I think, yeah, I'd be a Jedi, because you don't need a magic wand and you don't need any ritual. A Jedi Knight uses the Force, i.e. the electromagnetic sea. A Jedi Knight knows how to tune in. The Jedi knows that I am it and it is me, and it tunes in and uses that force to bring about the magic. We, soul travelers, are Jedi Knights. Deep down, I think we are. Right now, it's like, no, you're not. You're powerless. You're fucking disgusting. You should hate yourself because you're just shit. And you're powerless and there's nothing you can do. But it's interesting because this morning I was on YouTube and I went to a channel that I don't even very much like, but something said go there. And it said, I'm just going to get my little book because... Right, you know, because of all my thinkings, and it's there, and it said, breaking the inversion spell, return of the Jedi. And I thought, well, you can't make that shit up. And it was timely, I tell you. It made me feel a little better. It's like, oh, the Force is with me still, you know. The synchronicity is the Force, as it were, and it's with every single soul traveler, Jedi Knight. It's always with us. It's what's kept me going. It's what got me through it. And yeah, there is my shadow saying, well, that's just a carrot on a stick, and it's the evil ones, you know, manipulating you, and you're not going to get anywhere. And just terrible, terrible, terrible feelings of horrific defeat and hate and rage, and all of that is really coming up, and it has been dire. But having a good rant and just expressing it literally, and screaming and shouting and kicking and just letting it come up, even if it feels like it's going to destroy you momentarily, it doesn't, you know, but you need to feel it and just recognize it for what it is. And then the light's always there, it's always got your back, which is your true self, and it will come back in, and things will change, they will shift, you know. Breaking the inversion spell. Return of the soul traveler. I think I'll call it a day there, guys, okay? All my love to all of you, and just bear with it. Let nobody talk down to you. Let nobody give you any kind of nasty gaslighting nonsense. Alright? No fucking way.